Hello and welcome back to Eddie's Veg Gardens. This video is about my early July harvests. So I've had quite a bit already. So we've had potatoes and carrots and obviously tomatoes. So the first one is the potatoes, and then it's followed by the carrots and then the tomatoes. Hope you enjoy. Right, so another potato reveal. July is the month for us. You wouldn't think it was July looking at the weather, but yeah, and I've still got plenty more to harvest of the potatoes. So today's is the Ratte, and I've got 6 Charlotte tubs. They're all 15 litre and they're all pretty, there's a little bit of green on a few bits, but they're pretty dead now. And to be honest, I need the tubs. I need the tubs and the space over there. So these are just the either 2 or 3 small seeded potatoes, and they were done on the 12th of April. So not quite the 13 to 16 weeks, but I presume that, you know, the smaller the seed potato, they sort of burn themselves out. The Ratte is, that's sort of getting close to it, but again, I need the space, and we've got another six or 8 tubs down there in 20 litre ones of the Ratte, so I'm going to be harvesting that as well. So yeah, they're pretty well spent though. Right, so let's see what we get. Right, so when I built these steps last year, I didn't think I'd be using them for this. Okay, so this is the potato harvest. These are the 6 Charlotte and 1 Ratte. And to just put in perspective how these Charlottes burnt themselves out, because you know they were the small seeded potato. That's 1 large potato, seeded potato, and that was planted just 4 days later than these, and that looks to be going certainly the 13 weeks and possibly the 16 weeks. So what I'll do in a bit is I'll show you, because I've got them all labelled up, you know, 2 small and 2 chits, so they've even got how many chits I used, so you'll be able to put it down in the comments which one you think is the winner, because they're all, you know, various different sizes and that. But I think what I think is they're sort of all the same weight, but it depends on what size chit, how many chits you've used, whether you got the bigger ones. So it seems to be the 2 chits, you get slightly bigger ones, but still the same amount of weight as the 3 chits. And then this is the 1 Ratte. Now that was done on 22nd of March, and that's virtually gone the 16 weeks. So again, this is all interesting for me, because I need to find data, and there's not much data except for when you do yourself. So I now know that the Ratte ones will go the full season, virtually, or the full term, and you know that they seem to like them in the smaller tubs. Well, I'll find out later with the other Rattes, because they're larger seed potatoes, and they were in the 20 litre tubs. Right, I'll do quick, and you can see which one is the winner or which one isn't. Right, so this first one, the one on the right, is 2 small and 3 chits, and the one on the left is 3 very small seed potatoes and 2 chits. And if we go up, the one on the right is 2 small, 2 chits, and the one on the left is 3 very small seed potatoes and 2 chits. And there's not much difference there, is there? And then again, it's 2 small and 2 chits for both of them. So certainly with the 2 chits you get bigger potatoes. And then this is the Ratte. That has done virtually the full term of 15 weeks. So again, we still really like them. It's going to be Wedgie Friday, and this is a quick close-up of the one large seed potato. That's still going along quite nicely, so that's going to do a full term as well. And that is just 2 chits, so obviously there's been more chits come along because you've got the 4 stems. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add in the 2 tubs of Charlottes that I did at, I think it was the 1st of July. Right, so these carrots, I think they're ready now. I don't want them to go to seed like the last ones did, so I think it's time to harvest these carrots. So here we go. These are Touchon. And straight away we've got the odd shape. Right, yeah. There we go, that's more of a traditional one, isn't it? Oh, look at the size of that one. That's just a tiddler. Oh, they're a nice size, aren't they? I'm really pleased with these at the moment, how they're going. And they're all looking in good condition. Right, so these end ones are just small baby things. But they'll go in the stir fry tonight, it'll be fine. These could have been the ones that I actually transplanted. Yeah. But when they're chopped up, they all look the same, don't they? So that's just a little tiddler. Yeah. I think these are ready as well. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah. Oh, look at that one. Oops. Right, I'm really pleased with that. That's, you know, our first carrot haul. You know, they're looking nice sizes, some odd shapes, but they all look the same once they're cut up. Right, and this is the close-up of that first carrot haul. These are all Touchon. Right, another tomato harvest. J-Falls and Latah. Some funny shapes in them. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed or found it informative of how I did the potatoes, showing you what I got, but also how many chits and the size of the potato. I mean, I need it anyway because I don't have any of the data, but I now know like a small potato, a small Charlotte will only do 11 weeks, and 2 chits seems to be the ideal one, you know, and I was getting some real nice results. I'm really pleased with all that. And these are technically just our earlies, the same as the Rattes. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again.